Hello dear students, now we will study chapter 3 module 1. It is module 1. The chapter name is Kinship, Caste and Class, that is early society, approx 600 before common era to 600 common era. In this we will study about the different things. The very first we will read the critical edition of the Mahabharata. We will read in this chapter about the critical edition of Mahabharata. Dear students, one of the most ambitious projects of scholarship began in 1919 under the leadership of a great Sanskritist, Mr. V.S. Suktankar. He had more than a dozen scholars with him who work along with him. Initially, they collect Sanskrit manuscripts written in a variety of script from different parts of the country. But the thing it is mentioned, the team worked out a method of comparing verses from each manuscript. Why I'm saying each manuscript? Because Mahabharata was written down by different author in different areas. Like it is written down in eastern part, one author, he has written down in his own language. Then the northern part, western part, Deccan. And many of the important rulers, those who participated in Mahabharata, they themselves commissioned the author to write down the story by their own way. These peoples, they initiated very hard job and they compiled the Mahabharata. It has been said the earlier Mahabharata which we got, it is having only 10,000 verses. But now the Mahabharata that we got, it is having more than 1 lakh verses. So this is a critical edition, because what the author they did, so one story that is written down in Kuru, but that was not written down by the author of Anga, that was not written down by the author of Western India, but the similar story was written down two other authors. It means that story, that episode took place. This way, these people, they collected the information and they had written down. Thus, the Mahabharata, the present Mahabharata is having 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh verses. The next thing is there about the Mahabharata. Why the Mahabharata took place, what were the reason responsible for that, we will read one by one. For that, we have to read about kinship, marriage, kinship and marriage. We have to read kinship and marriage, and many rules and varied practices. In it, there is many rules, varied practices. Very first thing that we will read of that part is finding out about the families. Finding out about the family. We have to read finding out about the family. Dear students, finding out about the family, we have to find out there are many kinds of family. We have to read out how many types of families were there during that time period. So let me read one by one, and let me tell you one by one that finding out about the family mean to say that I am going to read here types of family. Types of family. The very first family, that is monogamous. It is the very first type of family. A monogamous family is that family where at a time a man can marry only one woman, and such a family is known most civilized family, and it was considered the part of civilized society, and most part of the country that we found this type of society was found. Known the very first family, monogamous family. Mean to say a male is having a single wife and spent whole his life with her. Another is polyandrous family. Polyandrous family that's the family in it. What the special feature of this family is there? A woman is having more than one husband. It's great. You haven't seen, but think about Mahabharata. Draupadi, she is having such type of family. She lived there. In such a family, a woman can have many husbands at a time. In other words, she can have two or more than husbands. Example that I had given you, Draupadi. And if she bears son, then who will be the father? It is the elder son. It is the elder brother. The whom she had, the oldest one, will be considered the father of that particular baby's son, baby's father. Then the next one, patrilineal. As the name suggests, patrilineal family is such type of family in which the head of the family was father. Where the head of the family was known, father was considered as patrilineal family. Then the next one, matrilineal family. What the matrilineal family means? Where the head of the family is mother. जहाँ घर का मुखिया माता होती है, that is considered as matrilineal family. Then the next one, Neolocal family. What the neolocal family is there? A neolocal family is established when a man and a woman, after their marriage, relinquish the home of their parents and started living in a new house. Mean to say, neolocal families, after their marriage, they leave their parents' home and started their life in a separate home is considered neo-local family. Then the next one is joint family. Mean to say where all the family members like grandfather, father's brother, all they live together. That is considered joint family. There are many members in joint family. In such family, the members of 3 or 4 generations live together. That is very easy to say. 3 or 4 generation people live all together. They take food which is prepared in the common kitchen of the house. The members of such family pool their income. They jointly fulfill the needs of every member of the family with the mutual cooperation of each other. That is considered as joint family. 3 to 4 generation people live together. This is known as a family. Types of family that I am telling you, because we have to read, finding out about the family. We have to read the family. Now the question arises, sir, you are teaching Mahabharata and now you are telling about the family. The reason behind the Mahabharata war was this one. This one was the reason of Mahabharata war. अगर हम डिस्कस करें कि महाभारत की लड़ाई का कारण क्या था, so that is the idol of Petrilini. What we call the idol of the Petrilini. The idol of Petrilini. This was the causes of the Mahabharata war. That is considered. How can you people see? The idol of Petrilini. Though Dhritarashtra was the eldest son, but he didn't have eyes. There were some rules mentioned in the Dharma Shastras. A man who is having all parts of his body can become the ruler, can become the king. So his younger brother Pandu was given the empire. Now the Pandu became the ruler. But after Pandu, who will become the ruler? It is obviously his son. But see, as per the patriarchal society, the throne was given to Dhritarashtra, but he was blind. And after Dhritarashtra, it was to be given to his son Duryodhana. But due to his bad luck, the throne was given to Pandu. And then the people, they considered that Yudhishthira was the real owner of the throne. So this was the major cause of patriarchal norms. This was the major cause of the Mahabharata war. So this was also the family system. That is there the finding system. Next, let me continue. Now I have to continue kinship and marriage. Finding about the families I have told, many rules. Now I'll teach you about the marriages. I have tell you about the marriages. Marriages and the types of marriages. Types of marriages. We had read in the family monogamy. Monogamy family. Similarly, the very first type of marriage was there. What it means? A man is having his wife. In monogamy, a man gets married to a woman. Here, in the relationship between the husband and his wife is more deep and stable. Besides, the children can be nourished and looked after in the best possible way. The man spends his whole life with that woman. With that woman. This is the very first type of marriage, non-monogamy. Next, as in the family system, I have told you polyandry. Polyandry, it is a type of marriage in which a woman is having more than one husband. It is divided into two parts. This is divided into two parts. One, it is fraternal. Second one is non-fraternal. What I have told, the first is fraternal. Mean to say, एक महिला के एक से ज्यादा पति और वो क्या हो, सभी भाई हों. All should be brothers. Example is Draupadi. Second one is non-fraternal. It is not necessary that all others, they were the brothers. They may be the different peoples. That was prevalent during the time period 6th century before Common Era to 6th century Common Era. At that time that was prevalent. This is the second type of marriage, fraternal polyandry and non-fraternal polyandry. Now let me continue the third type of marriage, that is polygamy. This is the next type of marriage. What the feature of this marriage? A man is having more than one wife. That is still prevalent in Muslim community. Earlier that was prevalent also the Hindu community. But now it is not there. This is the third type of marriage in which a man is having more than one wife. Then another one is there, the next marriage, that is endogamy. There is another type of marriage. In endogamy marriage, one has to get married with his or her own caste or group. Endogamy marriage, that he has to marry within his caste, within his group. The features of that endogamy is it maintains the purity of birth. the special features of this marriage was there to maintain the purity of blood. That type of marriage was done. Then next one is exogamy. It was not necessary that he has to marry within his own blood group, own caste. And exogamy means establish matrimonial relations outside one's gotra, village, kinfolk. The men and women belonging to the same gotras that could not do the marriage. This is called exogamy marriage. Then the next marriage is there, that is anuloma. What the anuloma marriage is there? That was accepted by Dharma Shastras. Here, if male is from the upper caste and female is lower caste, then their marriage, that will be considered as anuloma marriage. And it is considered, it was accepted by the Dharma Shastras and Dharma Sutras. Now the next one is Pratiloma marriage. In this type of marriage, if the male member is belong to lower caste and female member belongs to upper caste, this type of marriage is known as Pratiloma marriage, and this marriage was not accepted by the Dharma Shastras. So that's about the some rules that I have told about the marriages. This is the types of marriages I have told. So in this module, I have told you about the types of family, the critical ambition of Mahabharata, and the types of marriage. Okay, we will see you in next module.